I get DMs and emails often from other real estate agents that are curious about Real Broker or just wanting to join and have questions about it, which, by the way, if that's you, I'd love to set up a Zoom call with you and get any questions you have answered, or just see if it's a good fit for you or not, and like let you know what it would look like to join us there. But I thought I'd come on here and just answer a few of the most commonly asked questions that we get asked about Real Broker. Okay, so a big question that I get asked a lot is, why did I myself join Real Broker? And let me just tell you, I said my entire real estate career, I've been licensed since 2015, and I have always said I will never, ever switch real estate brokerages. And I said that like hardcore until about a week before I ended up switching to Real Broker. And it has been probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my business, besides my husband quitting his job and joining me in real estate. Okay, so another thing is that Real Broker, they are so generous with their wealth plan that they set their agents up on, that many agents that I know at Real are literally being paid at this point to be with Real, because of, like I said, just all of the benefits and the things that they give you, the stock, the free stock, how desirable, like there's no monthly fees, and just how the opportunity, I guess you could say, is. Where at other brokerages, you are not being paid to be there at a certain point in your business. You are paying a lot of money for things that you're probably not even using, because, like, let's be real, who goes into the office to work in 2024 when you're a real estate agent? This is my office. This is it. This mobile office right here. Like, who uses the office they're paying for, and all of the many other added fees? Okay, so just a couple commonly asked questions. There is a $12,000 a year cap. And if you're not familiar with the real estate industry, that is extremely low. There is a 85-15 commission split until you cap. Once you cap, you keep 100% of your commission. And 85-15 commission split, everyone starts off on the same commission split. If you're not familiar with the way the real estate industry works, usually if you're a brand new agent, you're going to be starting off at like a 60-40 split, something like that. And then maybe eventually you can negotiate your way to a better split, but it's probably not going to be that good. So desirable commission split. The next question is, what is the training like at Real Broker? And I can say with confidence, as someone who is a real estate training junkie, like, I love real estate trainings, always have. I've always been someone who loves going to real estate conferences, events. These masterminds, these trainings at Real Broker, which, by the way, they're about like so many different topics that you could think of. I always say, like, there's a million ways to get business in real estate, and they literally all work if you stick with them long enough, in whatever way it is that you want to get business, and even just like running your business better. Like, so many different topics, so many different directions, I guess you could say, these masterminds are all on. So you can really like pick which ones fit how you want to run your business, and then choose to join those ones and forget about the other ones. But these masterminds are being taught not by some gray-haired principal broker that has never like posted on social media, and they don't know how to get clients from like a YouTube channel. Like, these are being taught from the top producing agents all over the world at Real, like all over the country, not all over the world, all over the country at Real Broker. They're sharing what's actually working for them. Okay, I won't get into the technology too much, but the technology at Real Broker is unmatched. I'm just gonna leave it at that. At Real Broker, you have access to a CRM system called Lofty. It used to be called Chime. It is a over $500 a month, actually, CRM system. We get it for $40 if you want to. You don't have to, but I don't see why you wouldn't. It is well worth over $500. After seeing everything it can do, I have been so mind blown by this CRM system. The AI that it has access to, like, if someone goes onto my website at 1 a.m, the AI assistant, Anna, she's going to reach out to them. She's going to pre-qualify them way better than even I could. And she's going to be, and I'm going to be able to go back the next day and like look at their conversation. She follows up so well. Like, I don't know how she just knows what to say. Like, she's so awesome. The AI is what I'm talking about. The last question I will answer is, I've been asked before, what will you do for me if I join you at Real, if I name you as my sponsor? So Basically what that means, if you're not familiar, a lot of real estate brokerages have something called revenue share, where they give agents who bring other agents to their company, they give them a portion of those agents' commission, if that makes sense. This is a very common thing in the real estate world. The way I think of it is it's kind of like being able to have an extension of your team, or being able to like have a lot of the benefits of having a team. Like, you get to help agents and mentor them. You get to have passive income when they get closings, but you don't have to have the headache of actually becoming a team leader and becoming a principal broker and all of that. And they can be all over the country or wherever real is at, US and Canada. So there are rules in our ICA, our independent contractor agreement at Real Broker, with a handful of things that we are not allowed to do when it comes to revenue share and this portion of your business at Real Broker, because unfortunately there have been a handful of other real estate companies, I won't say any names, that have kind of how do I say this, given this whole way of making money a bad reputation, and they really want to keep the culture at Real different. They do not want silos being built or whatever. So I cannot say, like, for example, I'm going to give you my free training course, and I'm going to give you access to this, and I'm going to do training, like coach you. Like, I can't say that if you join me at Real. But what I can say is that I will then have a vested interest in your success at the company. Okay, so to answer this question, basically, when you name me as your sponsor at Real Broker, I will then have a vested interest in your success at the company. The agents that I sponsor, I am always available to answer your questions regarding like prospecting, marketing. I'm always happy to hop on a Zoom call with you, extra accountability, like whatever that looks like for you. Basically, your sponsor is just someone who is like in your corner, another point of contact. You still have your principal broker, but it's just another point of contact. There's no downside because you don't make any more money by not having one, if that makes sense, the way it works at the company. Like, you don't lose any money by having one. There's literally no downside. It's a benefit to both the person who is the sponsor and the person who is being sponsored, if that makes sense.